Feminism is ruining men, or at least the modern feminism. Why, you may ask? Well, recently I just saw this one post that got viral on X. Here it is, please take a look.
Your morning eyes, I could stare like watching stars. I could walk you by an hotel without a thought. You'd be mine, would you mind if I took your hand tonight? No, you're all that I want is right. I imagine we fell in love on the under moonlight skies with you. I think I'll picture us here with the waves, the ocean's colors on your face. I'll leave my heart with your hand, so let me fly with you. Will you be forever with me?
Now, I'll ask you, what comes to your mind after seeing the caption and a part of the clip? See? Most of you would probably think of positive stuff, right? Well, me too. First time I saw this, I remembered my past relationships and realized how I want to end up next time with the right girl and hopefully travel and be happy together, just like these two from the clip. You know, reminiscing past relationships, past happy memories, and even wondering about the bright future. Then I got curious as to what the comments will say. As I scrolled down, these are what I saw. Yes, it might be shocking, but there's a lot more of this. I was like, how? Because I really don't understand how someone can put malice on a very wholesome video. I mean, are we really that far gone? To the point that we see positive and wholesome stuff, but somehow find malicious stuff on it? No wonder why men nowadays are choosing the path of solitude. Aside from these feminists hating them, it's also easier now to live alone because of the internet. You literally can do and get everything you need online. Don't get me wrong though, solitude is not a bad thing. Sometimes it's needed for specific reasons like, for example, reassessing oneself, or maybe you're chasing a very gigantic dream because sometimes we can chase that dream way faster if we're alone, or sometimes just wanting to find peace. But if more and more men choose this path, then I'm afraid that civilization might crumble. Men and women are supposed to help each other, not cancel each other out. But because of this modern day feminism, women, not all again, I don't want to generalize, are hating men more than ever. Sure, there's some bad guys out there, but surely, out of all the men out there, amongst us, there should be great guys as well, right? So why are we hating men now? I just don't get it. And this isn't even the first time this has happened. You go promote or defend or even get along with men online, more specifically on X, and these individuals will start ganging up on your post like you're the worst criminal ever. Like you're in the same tier as Hitler or something. The way they rage over their false assumptions is just insane to me. Again, I'm not generalizing all women. I have a great mother and even sisters too. I also have lovely and caring female friends. Even my exes are quite nice as well. So I don't think women are to blame here, but probably feminism's fault. There came a time where feminism meant something. Fighting for women's right, equal opportunities, and just overall fair treatment, you know? And they got good results out of that. We got them now voting on election, can apply and get the same job as men, even though some might still be quite difficult for them due to its physical taxing nature, but still, they can now apply for those jobs, which is something feminism's responsible for. A great achievement, I may say. And while there are still some incels out there, women are treated quite fairly nowadays. I could even argue that most of the laws we have right now favors them more than men. Of course, there are still some exceptions, especially on those developing countries, but you get what I'm saying, right? It's way better now for them women than ever. But I wonder what happened to that feminism now. Why does it feel like feminism nowadays wants to eliminate men from this world? I may be overreacting or overreaching, but as a man, that's literally the vibe that I get from it. It's like all men should either be inferior and submit to women, or just vanish altogether. It defeats the human nature and instinct that are biologically set deep within our DNA. Humans are supposed to help each other out, both men and women. Men provide and fight for the family, while women build the home and the future provider for the next generations. Basically, gender roles, and nothing's wrong with that. Those gender roles can also be reversed if women can earn more money than men in today's age. And by doing their respective roles and responsibilities, they get to build a great family, a great household. And we group all of these families together, closer to each other. Now we get to build a culture, which will then expand into nations and countries. But that's how we got here today. That's how human species survived for a very long time, even during the prehistoric age. That's just the historical and scientific explanation of it. We can even go for religion, and you can even cite from the Bible about something like this. Romans 14 verse 7. For none of us lives to himself, and none of us dies to himself. This verse emphasizes that every one of us are not independent entities, but are connected to God and each other. If you don't believe in God, you can ignore the God part. That's totally fine. I will respect that. But let's focus now from the word each other. Even the Bible, even the religion has an explanation to it. I don't really like citing Bible verses to solidify my argument, because I truly believe that, especially when it comes to debate, you don't want to cite religion stuff because it makes your argument kind of weak in some sense. No disrespect to religion, okay? But this time I want to put it out there to help my case into showing every one of you who's watching this that there's explanation from religion, science, and even history telling us that humans cannot survive alone. That humans are modeled and designed to work with each other. And that's also why I said earlier that it's quite alarming to have more men choosing the path of solitude. While it's a good path to take sometimes, when more men starts taking it, it might lead to societal collapse. Civilization might not go extinct, but it will surely take a hit. Same thing if women suddenly goes away today. I'm not just saying that if men goes away, no. It's the same thing. If women goes away today, men cannot survive as well. It's the reality of things. It's our nature. I don't really know where I'm going with this video. Actually, I don't really plan to make this video in the first place. But after seeing the Twitter post get backlash out of nowhere, it kind of made me feel, I don't know, maybe sad, I guess. Sad for the reality we're all in today. On the bright side of things though, there are also people who defended the clip, more specifically the caption, which is good to see, you know, because we don't really want to put malice on something so wholesome and positive. I just got shocked by how these modern feminists are reacting to such wholesome video. It made me wonder, you know guys, maybe avoiding each other or taking the path of solitude just to avoid the opposite gender, or hating the opposite gender as well, might not be the best answer. Yes, it might be able to give you a temporary inner peace, but at the same time, it is starting to make us humans devolve into what we are right now, or even worse in the future, hopefully not, because we keep avoiding and hating each other. My question to all of you watching this video, Do you hate the people of the opposite gender? Or do you want to get along with them? Maybe let's start by trying to ask some of our friends from the opposite gender and just chat with them. I don't know, maybe invite them for a coffee or a meal. Maybe play video games. Or maybe stroll and walk around the park. Or the very least you can do is maybe just try to talk. Have some short chat. Physically. Avoid Discord or Messenger or DMs or whatever. We need real interaction. I think this whole hating issue could have been avoided if all of us just keep talking and interacting instead of avoiding each other. Get outside and touch some grass.